Yo. Alright, so, different video this time, mostly because two videos that I was recording for are not at the point where they can conclude yet, so that's unfortunate. One, I haven't started recording yet, but I have the idea, and then another one involves Richard Burns' rally, which was more involved for the install than I expected, so that one's gonna have to wait as well. So basically, two GT7 videos on the way, one beamng video, which the idea is to kind of tie it into one that I've already done, which is the only one I've done on the channel so far. There was also someone else who had come to test drive a vehicle. You can tell he was someone else and totally not me because he was missing an article of clothing, as you can tell. And then the Richard Burns, assuming that I can get that going and running, that's one that I want to do as well. So what I was gonna do for this video was show you some little changes that I made to my sim rig here. Very minor changes, quality of life stuff, really. And that's about it for this week. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging without anything for those that do watch regularly, and for those that do watch regularly, I appreciate that a lot. I hope you are enjoying the content. I just try to entertain, you know, with something that I enjoy doing. So I'm glad that you know, I have seen some people say that they enjoy it, so I'm glad to hear that. It's, you know, with YouTube, you kind of like feel like you're sending stuff out into the void.
What?
And for those that don't know, I used to do a lot of streaming on Twitch, and with that you get like an instantaneous response. With YouTube, it's not so swift, you know. So sometimes it feels like, man, I don't know, I think they like it, but then sometimes you get those comments that come in that are like, yo, I love your stuff, and it really makes you feel good. So I see you guys out there, I see it. So I'm gonna cut to some video footage of me showing off the sim changes that I've made, and we'll go from there. So one more. Alright, dudes and dudettes. Yes, I've seen my analytics, and I've seen, even though it's a small percentage, there is a percentage of women that watch, I guess. Anyway, I made some quality of life changes to the rig here. I tried to do a little bit better with the wire management here, so I got me one of these USB hubs that I plugged everything in, and I strapped all the wires to the side here to try to kind of clean it up a little bit. It's okay, I guess. I mean, when you have all this stuff, it's kind of hard to make it look good. To make the USB actually, or the USB hub, I should say, makes sense. As you can see, it has this USB cord here, which, you know, I wouldn't say it's small. It's a good size. I would by no means say it's little, but I had to get this extension here, right? Don't look up. Enjoyer of the track. The Toyota Suproza. So check it out. Wow, this is hard to do with one hand. Alright, hang on. Alright, so there, boom. Plugged in, lights on. You could hear the wonderful sound of the belt of the wheel going. Now, I also added this right here, a stream deck. I didn't even have to make any holes. I just kind of like stuck it to the mounting plate here with some screws. I didn't even screw into the thing itself. I just kind of, you know. And it's pretty good. I put it through a stress test. Because as you can see, it's got that holding thing there and it just kind of chills, right? And also I got this cool sock on here to make it look like a shift boot. But anyway, the stress test that I was mentioning was aggressively going through the gears, and it remains chilling in here, so it works. Why would I get something like this? Well, to map some buttons, because I find that I run out of buttons on the wheel itself. So this, I have my different games here, and I still have to add more, but all the extra buttons that I find I don't have enough room for, well, there we go. I've noticed not too many people make their shifter look like this. I mean, I like it. I wanted to make it look like a shift boot, so I took this old sock and I just kind of, you know, unscrewed this and screwed it back in, and there we have it. I personally like it. So those are a couple of things that I've done. I also got this seat frame. I don't have a seat yet. I do have a seat in mind that I want to pick up for this. However, if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I'll actually show the one that I was interested in picking up, but again, open to suggestions. So yeah, that's jeez. Yeah, that's kind of what's been going on over here. So yeah, you saw that there's a big mess down there, which, alright, so here's the thing. At least every like 6 months or so, I clear everything out. I take apart my whole setup and clean everything, and then so I have to wire that stuff up again, and you know, hopefully it'll come out better the next time that I do it. Also, pay no mind to any of this stuff here. That's got to get cleaned up too. I know it's kind of a mess right now, but you know, what can I say? Not much. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this for what it was. And maybe it gave you some ideas. Maybe not. I know I'm not the only one that's done this Stream Deck thing. I've seen a Euro Truck Simulator guy do one with a huge, one of those big Stream Decks. And that's where I got the idea from, and it makes sense for that game because you have a lot of buttons. So yeah, it looked like a good idea, so I went with it. Also, that USB hub for wire management, I feel like it's a good idea. It's nice because I can just plug in one thing into the computer and I don't have to take up all those USB ports. But also for wire management, it all, I don't know. It still kind of looks messy to me, but I guess it's okay. Oh well. Anyway, you all have a good one. And until next time, take it easy.